Muslim rights concern, MURIC has declared that it will not support any presidential candidate in 2023 that is not a Muslim from the southwestern region of the country. The group queried why no single Yoruba Muslim has ever governed the country since independence to date, adding that all Yoruba that have occupied the highest political position in the country are Christians. MURIC's argument is contained in a statement released by its director, Professor Ishaq Akinsola, on Friday, challenging that Yoruba Muslims have been at the receiving end of political and religious persecution for too long. He said, in the interest of fairness and equity, it's time to allow a Yoruba Muslim occupy Nigeria's #1 seat come 2023. MURIC alleged that even in southwest states, Muslims have suffered marginalization in the appointment of commissioners and other political positions by the governors of Oyo, Ekiti, Ondo, and Ogun State. He said, are Yoruba Muslims third class or second class citizens? Are we not equal before the law? It is a strong belief that the narrative will only change when a Yoruba Muslim occupies Aso Rock who feels it knows it. Yoruba have been heirs of state, presidents and vice presidents, but all those who got there live always been Christians. Okay, who got there have always been Christians. So we have had 3 Christians of Yoruba extraction in Aso Rock at different times. It is therefore natural to ask why there hasn't been any Yoruba Muslim politician in Aso Rock all these years, particularly from 1979 to date. President Buhari's tenure ends in 2023 and the Southwest is already warming up. Will it still be fair for another Christian from the Southwest to occupy Aso Rock come 2023? Our message to all political parties is loud and clear. Yoruba Muslims will not support any non-Muslim presidential candidates put forward by any political party. To our brothers in the North, we call for solidarity for a Yoruba Muslim presidential candidate from any political party, he said. Okay. I don't know, are these people at their old age, they are still considering all these petty things. Now, I don't know. Some of them, they always travel out of the country. Have they ever asked that, oh, the country that I'm going to, it must be a Yoruba, it must be a Christian, it must be this person that must be there before I will go to those countries. Let's even leave that. That one is even too far. They go to the market. They don't say, are you a Muslim or are you a Christian before I will buy anything from you. We interact, we transact businesses with each other. I don't know where this whole thing is coming from. Everybody pays tax. There's nothing like, the Muslims are paying more taxes or should be, maybe it's not in the constitution, they should pay more taxes than the Christians, or the Christians should pay taxes more than the Muslims. I don't even know where all of these things are coming from. If the younger ones are thinking in this manner, I see no reason why these people who have been, at least this man should be going to 60, if not over 50. Yes, yet they are still thinking of this nonsense, whether you religion or no religion. Though you should have just said God should just take all the Christians away so that it will remain only Muslims, or vice versa. I don't just understand what has that got to do with all this good governance. I don't understand. I can't even understand. Buhari is a Muslim there. I don't know whether it is the only appointment these guys are always clamoring for. They don't even think about the larger population, whether they are living fine or not. All their own is that if the people who they are looking up to, if they don't get a juicy appointment, that means they are not satisfied. The Igbos are on one side shouting that it has to be their turn. And I'm asking the question, is it just to be your turn or to be able to clear all this mess that we have on ground? Because as we speak now, none of them is ready to do anything meaningful. Even if they are being given that opportunity, none of them is ready to do anything meaningful. It's all they want is just that, okay, you're going to get juicy position, just like Saraki said the other time before he left the 8th Assembly. Juicy position. That was why he left APC back again to PDP. What does that have Muslim got to do with anything? You buy a lot of things from Christians. If you want to go and buy land now, if you want to go and rent house now, you can't say, oh, because the person is not a Muslim. I see no reason why this whole thing is becoming something unreasonable. I don't understand. I don't understand. You can't say, oh, I want to get employment now. I want to be employed. It has to be a Muslim company or it has to be a Christian company. I don't understand. So does it mean if you see a Christian on the road, you won't greet the person? If you see a Muslim, you won't greet the person? This religion is a personal thing, but now we have brought it upon ourselves. Tribalism and ethnicity and religion. It has eaten deep into our fabric, and it's only we that we cure it, because God did not even send us all this rubbish. He didn't send us. If you want to serve God personally, in your own, privately. Wow. At this age and time, someone is still talking about a one thing. Professor, grow up, get educated. A Muslim is the president. Which of his appointments is based on religion? Is it mainly on ethnic consideration? It is not impossible that many non-Nigerian Fulanis are owner of oil wells in Nigeria. Wake up, Professor. I honestly don't know why we practice religion in this country. Are we sure being religious by God will ever lead us out of our current political and developmental conundrum? Obasanjo was a Christian president, no progress. Yaradua was a Muslim president, same story. The same thing with Goodluck Jonathan and Buhari. Can't we see that our problem is beyond religion until we learn to stand up to ourselves and demand for ourselves good leaders, regardless of their religion? We will always stay in the same place. Exactly. Bam. This person nailed it. We will continue having problems until we free ourselves from religious chains. Christians have ruled before and we saw what happened. Muslim is ruling now. We see what has happened and what is happening. I think what we need to be after is the character and the attitude to humanity and level of the honest and the reputation among people, but not anything regards religion. At least I've been living peacefully here in Southwest despite our religion differences. This madman should not divide us through religion. Whether you support or not, I don't care. I don't even know what we want to gain from religious support in Nigeria politics of today. Nonsense talk. If it is by who is own, how, okay, who are the, whether the Muslims is persons of Muslim in Zamfara and Katsina enjoying Buhari governments, how are they enjoying the Yaya Bello government in Kogi, and how are the Christians enjoying the reign of Samuel of Benue? I won't have people decided who I should vote for. Okay, I don't know what this person is trying to let us know here. Well, invariably, whether Christian or whether Muslim, I don't understand. You can't say I don't want to drink water because you are not I can't buy anything from you because you are not a Muslim or because you are not a Christian. These are the things that they use in deceiving us to where we are today. That is it. They've deceived whatever. Next president should be Christian so that we northerners would come out to protest on insecurity and hardship. I don't understand this silence by northern regions because our man is in power.